Let me talk about the transmission or distribution line in terms of project cost. In the US, a typical transmission line, if you look at the cost allocations, about 5% or less is typically associated with conductor cost. As much as 30% is in the structure-related cost. Keep that in mind. If when you have a conductor that you are able to leverage the conductor, for example, low sag characteristics of TS conductor, now you have the option to increase the span distance substantially between the towers or poles. You will be able to build new lines with TS conductor at a substantially lower cost because we're using fewer and shorter structures. And we actually do more business in new transmission lines versus reconductoring. Normally, the high temperature capable conductor are perceived to be a niche for reconductoring only. That is not necessarily true because a conductor like TS can bring better value from a project CapEx perspective because we're able to drive for significantly lower cost associated with structure to not only pay for the modest premium of TS conductor, you actually have additional money left on the table for overall project cost savings. On reconductoring topics, the economics is actually even more profound. With TS conductor, you can work with the 5% of the transmission asset, for example, which is the conductor part, and getting the conductor replaced without affecting the structural aspect of the transmission line in the existing rights of way. And we can put a larger TS conductor in these transmission lines without retrofitting any structure. That allows you to get 3 times transmission capacity. And at the same time, compared to the incumbent conductor, you can reduce the line loss by as much as half. There's no better economics in terms of upgrading our power grid infrastructure to facilitate energy transition or to allow connections of the renewable generation. Because the TS conductor's low sag characteristic and the fact that we also do not add a lot of weight to the conductor, these combinations allow TS conductor to be used for reconductoring without any modifications or retrofittings or replacement of existing structures. And to put it simply, you can get 2 or 3 times throughput, but you are only spending money on the 5% of the transmission asset. And better yet, if we figure out a way as an industry to leverage that better efficiency, that lower line loss, the economics from it, to pay or subsidize for the cost of grid upgrade, you have the perfect solution for our industry.